have just gotten home. What's up, vlog? I have not picked up the camera all day. I know it's really dark and y'all are like, what the hell? Why would this girl pick up the camera in the pitch of the black? But I'm in my car digging around for my house keys. And I finally got them. Let me get my happy ass about the car. So today on the vlog, I want to show you all how I do my budget. Let me just get up in this crib. My mama, damn, this battery about to die. This battery about to die. Oh gosh, wait, I got my old keys. Shit, I don't remember which one opened the door. Hold on. Oh. Really? Alright, there we go. Yes, it is 6 o'clock on the dot. So, ooh, that's better. I'm home. So yeah, so I want to show you all how I do my budget. I'm going to take off my coat. And I'm going to take off my bag. And I'm going to get comfy. I'm going to get out my books and the things that I need. And I'm going to come back on camera and I'm going to show you all a breakdown of my monthly budget, how I fit my paychecks into my monthly budget, and how I deal with my financial goals, etc. So this is going to be what this vlog is going to be about. Yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the rest of the video. Alright, so we're going to start off with my December monthly budget. December is the last month of the year, so my budget looks a little bit different in this month than the previous months. I know you guys have never seen me post a monthly budget before, but I'll explain as I go. So the first column is going to be my credit cards. I start off by listing all of my current credit cards. I think I have about 6, but you'll see. They don't go in any specific order. I just write them all out so I know what it is that I have to pay on. The next column are my bills. I currently don't have many bills, so I'm going to put down my Verizon bill, which is my cell phone, Geico for my car insurance, and my storage fee. Next are my auto pays. Auto pays consist of those subscriptions you may have on your phone, or subscriptions such as Netflix, and then those pay-in for plans such as the PayPal pay-in for, Klarna, Afterpay, the new one I like, Zebit. I love saying that, Zebit. Anyways, so once I'm done writing out my auto pays, the next column I'm going to start are my expenses. Expenses are things that you have to pay on or buy during your week or your month. One of my expenses is food. The next one is going to be gas. Self-care is more of like hair maintenance, nails, feet, my lashes, my son's haircuts. I go to church, so I do pay my tithes. The laundry, because I access an outside laundromat from my home. Solomon and myself are miscellaneous. FYI, Solomon is my son, if I never mentioned that. Sinking funds are expenses that you know are coming up. This month, though, the sinking funds may be empty because being that it's the end of the year, I do have to create a sinking funds budget for 2022, and I don't think it makes much sense to add to my sinking funds in the last month of the year. The only sinking fund that may get money this time around is the Susu because, like clockwork, the Susu has to be filled. I'll explain more about a Susu in another video. Oh, and I forgot transportation because I just started taking the bus, so that has to go in my expenses. So now I'm going to write down the amounts for each card's current balance. This amount is not the amount that I'm going to pay in the month, but it is what I owe towards the card currently. I write down these amounts so I can understand what it is I have to pay. I like to keep my cards under the 30% threshold. The bills column are usually fixed amounts because your bills don't necessarily change often. So these amounts that are here on my bill column will definitely remain the same throughout the following months. The same thing goes for the auto pays. Auto pays are usually fixed prices. The only difference with the auto pays is you may take some away and you may add. And these are because subscriptions change, paying fors get paid off, and those definitely do fluctuate. In the expenses column, the prices do change sometimes, especially with self-care, because some months I may go to the salon to get my hair done, and some months I may do my hair at home alone. Sometimes my son wants to not get a haircut for like 3 weeks so his high top could grow out, so those definitely do change. Transportation may change as well because there may be times where I'm not going to work due to a holiday and I don't need to put extra money onto my MetroCard. Laundry sometimes would change as well because I will go to the cleaners as opposed to go to the laundromat. So next to these items, I'm going to put down the due dates. Due dates are very much important because due dates will let you know when the bill or the auto pay or the credit card, which is also a bill, is due. Due dates are important because you want to allocate your payments to specific paychecks, but we'll do the payroll budget after this one. So yeah, I was looking at the sinking funds like, is there anything I missed? And I realized that I don't really need sinking funds this month. I was absolutely right. So now let's get started with the payroll. Now, my payroll budget does not necessarily start from the beginning of the month. It starts from the first paycheck of the month. So when you're getting into a month that the payroll starts later, like this one, which started on December 10th, you want to have a plan for that first week of the month, which rolls over from the month of November, which would be the month before this month. So I'm going to write out my things just like I did with the monthly budget, but there's going to be one difference. When I do my credit cards, I'm not going to list all those credit cards that I put down before. I'm only going to list the credit cards that are due in this payroll budget week, 2 weeks, excuse me. So currently I only have, I believe, about 3 credit cards that are due for the first payroll. So I'm going to write those out. And then I'm going to write out how much for each credit card bill I'm going to pay. And then next to that, I'm going to write the payment date. The payment date is going to differentiate from the due date because you do want to pay your bills before they are due. That's the better idea and concept. So now I'm going to continue the same thing down at the bottom with the bills. So the bills are going to get listed based off of what is due in this payroll. And then when I do that for this payroll, I'm going to finish up for everything else. So I'm going to speed this video up because I don't need to explain the same thing for each one because you guys kind of get the concept. Alright, so here is where I'm going to start showing you guys how I calculate my totals for each category. Once I calculate the totals for each category, I'll add everything up all together to get what my total amount of money I have to spend out of this paycheck will be. I don't want to post my paycheck amount or any other income amounts in this video. I personally don't feel comfortable with that. I'm not necessarily a finance vlogger, so you don't need to know how much money I make in order to see how I format my allocation of bills or sort through my bills to do financial planning. I've just decided to share my finances with you all so that you can kind of see realistically what someone who works a regular job and lives a regular life encompasses when it comes to money. I can go a little bit more in depth if you guys are interested, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you are feeling the content I am putting out in this video. And that's about it. So now I'm going to show you all how I allocate the money for my cash envelopes. So I'm going to write out my expenses that I need to pay for in cash and the amounts that I need to withdraw from the bank. Then after I'm done writing out the amounts that I'm going to need from the bank, I'm going to go through each amount and write down the specific amount of bills that I need per category. Each category, I utilize a system of bills that I can take out of those cash envelopes that'll make it easier for me for payments. So for things like self-care, where I'm going to get my eyelashes done, I may have a bigger bill, like $100 bill, so that I can just pay in larger bills. Now I'm going to write down each bill amount, and then I'm going to do a tally based off of each line so that I know how many of each bill that I need. So, for example, out of my food category, I know I need 4 20s, so I'll do 4 tally marks, and then so on and so forth. This helps me to organize the amount of bills by ticking off each one. When I'm done tallying, then I will add up all of the ticks to the total of the cash value for each denomination. It's best to add up your totals of each tick so that you can figure out if you've made a mistake. Now, I got a number that was different from the number on my payroll budget, so now I'm doing a bit of a check to make sure. I'm glad I made this mistake so you can see why I checked my work. So I noticed the issue was in the $100 bills. I forgot to put 200. So now I want to show you all my cash envelopes. So this is how I keep them. I keep them in this green binder. And you see I have a vinyl plastic envelope for each category, and the back I keep receipts and any coupons that I may have from a store. So now I'm going to fill out this card here, and this is the index card that I'm going to take to my bank so that I can give to the teller so that she can know what exact bills I want and the quantity of the bill. This makes it easier for her, and this also makes it easier for me. Be sure to add up your quantities at the end so that your math is correct, because we do not want to make mistakes and give the teller a slip that doesn't reflect what we really want. So now I'm going to put everything away, and I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope what I've done with my finances by getting them organized has inspired you to get organized. I will show you in a few days how I do my 2022 prep, and just leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed. Take care.